Stories of Excellence, Story 5, Dust to Dust. I hit the cinder track face first, scraped up a bit, but mostly stunned and embarrassed. I look back to the starting line where a blurry multitude is shouting and gesturing, "Get up! Go!" By this time I am easily 30 yards behind the pack. This happens twice, the start and finish lines of my life as a competitive miler. In my first year of high school, I joined the track team. I don't realize it, but I have been training for this for years, walking miles each day, delivering the daily newspaper from the age of 9 and groceries from 12, carrying a sack of papers, pushing a cart, carrying boxes and bags up 1, 2, 3, and occasionally 4 flights of stairs. In my freshman year, I become a respectable quarter miler. In the last meet of the season, I approach my coach and ask if I can run the mile as well. "What? Can I?" "What the heck? Go get him, Tiger." I line up in the middle of the pack of about 30 runners, 5 rows, 6 to a row. "On your mark. Get set." I lean forward in anticipation. Boom! Not 5 yards out, my heel is clipped by a runner behind me, hence the cinder faceplant. But indeed, I get up and I go. Over the next 5 minutes, I catch up to and sail past many of the other runners, finishing third. Not bad for a first effort. Over the summer, I continue to deliver groceries, and I run more seriously, often to and from North Avenue Beach, with a cooling dip between the to and the from. My coach enters me in a few races where we run together. In the fall, I am ready for cross country. As a team, we run on balmy days, days crisp and cool, and days windy and wet around the Lincoln Park Lagoon. When the snow is deep, we run through the zoo, where the walks are always shoveled. I am the self-appointed choir master, leading us in song, in cadence with our stride. Ooh-ah, ain't we pretty? Nothing like the boys from the Windy City. Ooh-ah, come on, kiddies, come and love the boys from the Windy City. As a team, we find that place where we glide as effortlessly as a school of trout in a cool mountain stream. En route back to the locker room, fatigued but endorphin-flushed, we change our tune. We gotta get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever do. As a team, we take the city championship. I take second place. A trend? In the spring track season, I own the mile, undefeated, virtually unchallenged, competing against other schools on the north side of Chicago. But despite constant effort, I cannot break 5 minutes. The city championship will include runners from the south side, whom I have never faced before. I asked the coach about them. "Just run your race, Tiger. You'll be fine." Boom! We're off in 93 degrees of full sun heat. I immediately take the lead. 4 laps later, in the home stretch, I am still in the lead, as a much taller, longer-legged runner pulls up on my left. I am not prepared for this. I remember trying to keep up, perhaps unthinkingly, trying to match him stride for stride. I stumble, and I hit the cinders, 30 yards from the finish line. Stunned, and as another runner passes me, I again look up to a blurry multitude, shouting and gesturing, "Get up!" I struggle to the finish line and collapse in the cinders again. Our coach reaches down to help me up. I scream, "Don't touch me, you fucking faggot." Pardon me. This is my cringe memory. It has assaulted me literally 1,000 times over the last 50-plus years. Why did I say that? Because I was 15 and I was confused about who I was? Because I was developing strong feelings for a friend, a male friend? Because my coach was kind and gentle? Because I had failed? I had failed, not in the race, but indeed I had failed. I don't remember taking a shower or dressing. I do remember sitting in the bleachers alone, watching my teammates alone, and leaving alone. Later that week, I apologized to my coach. He reckons I suffered heat stroke. He tells me that even with the fall, I finished the race in 4 minutes 43 seconds, 17 seconds faster than my previous best. This seems irrelevant. The season over, I don't continue training. At the start of the cross-country season in my junior year, I am not ready. I pop a hamstring in my first race, 30 yards from the finish line, finishing third again. God's fearful symmetry. I never run competitively again, and although even today I find running satisfying, meditative, I never time myself. I'm guessing I'll never hit 4:43 again. I lost that race, and I try not to fall from grace again.